Hello and welcome back to Derail Valley. Back again with Anthony.
Hello, everyone.
And this time, as I said in the previous episode, we're going to take this guy to where we should have done in the first place. Let me get the world map up. To City South. So I think the best way to do that is to reverse this whole thing. So I'm going to get back in our locomotive.
Do you mean go to the turntable
Yeah.
or okay?
Oh, I can't wait to take that. That's probably my favourite loco in the whole game.
It
The
looks
diesel
good.
hydraulic. It's really nice. It's a mid-range loco. You can haul most things, but it's just so
Is
nice to
that?
drive.
Oh, wait, that's not the one you said it was bad. It's really horrible to drive. I remember you saying one of the diesels is
One of the
like a
diesel, the
nightmare.
diesel mechanical, is a nightmare to drive, and I will use it in these episodes, but probably only for shunting. Unless someone
Right. So not
says,
like a
like, you need to do this, like, I'll give you the money, you drive it on the main line. Okay, fine, but apart from that,
yeah.
no. It's horrible. It's horrible to
So what
drive
you're
on the
saying
main
is
line.
you've had a bad experience driving on the main line.
You just don't want to take it fast. If you take it fast, it causes terrible problems. Because
Like like
you have to select the gears all the time. Like you have to select individual gears.
if you mess that up, you end up
You end
damaging
up
them.
blowing up the engine half the time if you do it wrong.
Oh.
Like you end up looking like this one, all the glass
Oh
everywhere.
God.
Yeah,
No.
you'd be surprised.
What you're saying is they've built a grenade. And
Yeah.
they've just given into the hands of drivers going, you'll be fine.
It's a very nice loco. That is also one of my favourites. Now that's something I should mention, probably to all the dear viewers. Most people can't wait to get onto Steam in this game. They're like, oh, I want to build up so I can drive the little shunter and the big steam engine. I'm mainly a diesel fan. I love all
Yeah.
sorts of weird, quirky little diesels. I think they're brilliant. And as such, I'm very happy most of the time in this game just bombing around in a DE2 like this. Um,
Yeah.
it's just fun to me. Oh my god, I think I need to slam that on. Don't
Oh
derail.
no.
Okay, it's a
Oh,
lot
okay.
longer than
Okay.
I thought it was. Um, I'm sure there was a control to move this. Hold on, we're gonna do a thing. There, that's what I was doing wrong. So, yay!
Ah, okay. That's cool.
It looks
I
very
can't
good.
remember that little. I'm trying to think of that sound effect when Thomas and all them were on the turntable. I think it was like doot, 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 doot,
near,
doot,
near
doot,
enough,
doot,
I'd say.
doot, doot.
I can't wait to
Oh,
rescue that
I
man.
also have another pet peeve. I realize now for the dear viewers that follow us from the robot like videos and also the trains, you'll know my dislike for Oreos.
Yes, famously, the
Yes,
Oreos are not your favourite.
yes, there is another, and also Mars Delight and stuff like that. But uh, there is another demon biscuit out there
Another demon
that
biscuit. Do tell.
another demon biscuit that deceived me, and I ate one recently, and I went, "Oh no, childhood nightmares and memories again! God damn it, why?" Tea cakes,
Tea cakes?
tea
What, like a
cakes.
Tunnock's tea cake?
The
With
one with the silver wrapper
with the
and
marshmallow and that.
oh God, no. Oh
What?
no no no
Oh, we
no
are
man!
having to disagree here.
Really, you like tea cakes?
I have one almost daily.
Oh man,
No,
it
I
it
have them in my lunchbox. I have them all the time.
okay. So I will give this right now. Oreos, no, can't stand them. There's no redeeming feature. They're a little death biscuit. Now with a tea cake, the biscuit part's fine. The chocolate's fine. It's the marshmallowy part that is just no. It's just no. It's
Okay,
just
so that's interesting because I think most people would say that that's the best bit.
so for me, if I was forced to eat a tea cake, I would decapitate it and eat the biscuit part,
Right. Okay.
and then I would fling that marshmallow bit into whoever told me to eat the tea cake. It's like, and then
Fair
another one
enough.
I know I know there's another controversial biscuit that I'd only eat if there was no other biscuits left. A bourbon.
Ah, okay, so I kind of get that. I think that bourbon, I like bourbon, but it requires tea or coffee. It requires dunking. I think there's two types of biscuit
Yeah,
and cookies, some that require dunking and some that don't. And I found that cookies especially don't require it, but a lot of biscuits require a beverage to go with it. I
yeah.
think bourbons
You
are
know, now
awful if you haven't got tea.
no, yeah. Because like okay, so the reason this okay, so people have there was someone curious and asked me about this a while ago. So why do you hate these biscuits? Here's the origin of why you hate these type of biscuits. So every Christmas we would go down and have a big family dinner with our cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
And our cousins were the type of people who were like, we don't know what they like. We'll just give them a present where it's either, which was sometimes you knew you're having a good Christmas if you'd open up a tin and you'd be like, oh, it's celebrations. Oh, it's tins of roses. Oh, fantastic. This is amazing. But then there's the day when you open it up and you could tell by the square package and you're like, oh no, it's the biscuit one. And now, I don't know what type of biscuit ones you would get at Christmas, but over here, there was a certain one that had like bourbon, um, shortcake, which I love shortcake, but I mean, like, there have been like different types of shortcake, or like a weird genetic mutant cookie
Genetic
that tasted.
mutant.
It looked like someone had cooked it and smashed it off a wall and took all the bits together and went, that will be a cookie. And it tasted horrible. It
Fair enough.
tasted like it tasted like battery acid. It was a terrible biscuit,
What
right?
biscuits are you eating? What the hell? The old battery
Okay.
acid biscuit.
Oh, there was the chocolate. The chocolate was like, oh no, I'm getting PT. I'm getting Nam flashbacks, man. It was the most horrible cookie ever, right? But this box was a red box. I can't remember the name of the brand of the box, but it had custard creams, bourbon,
Yep.
death cookie,
Death cookie,
um,
yep.
death cookie, some shortbread, and then it had. I think I call them the Pink Panther wafers, but the
Yeah.
pink wafer.
Yeah, they are
It
Pink
had that
Panther
as
wafers.
well.
Yeah, they are. They're
Uh,
some of my favourites, to be fair.
and then it had, as I call it, the fake jammy Dodger.
Oh, I like.
Like it
Oh,
looked
yeah,
like,
I know what you mean as well. I
you know what?
think.
Yeah. So it looked like a jammy Dodger, but how you knew it was a fake jammy Dodger is because it had that sugar stuff over the jam part in the middle, and you're like, you deceiving. This isn't a jammy Dodger. So when you got that, you had to take the gift and go, oh, this is amazing. Thank you so much. You get home and you eat all the good ones. And realistically, the only good ones in this box was the custard creams, um, the shortbread, and then I had to go, right, last resort, death cookie, bourbons, or the fake Danny Dodger. And you'd be surprised that the last biscuits that I would take would be the bourbons. I would
Hmm.
take like so it would be the fake jammy Dodger. Then I cry out wet and go, I have to eat the death cookie. Why do I have to eat it? And then I would eat it and go, and being violently sick because it's horrible. And then I would have the bourbons would stay in the box for like another week or two. I would go like, last resort. Don't want to go near the last resort. Whatever. Oh, we have crackers. I can have crackers and butter, and that'd be great. And oh, there's digestive biscuits. I can make them into a digestive biscuit. like a sandwich type thing. If you've
Okay,
ever done
yeah.
that before,
Yeah, I have.
like basically for the dear viewers that are confused if they've never done this before,
Oh,
you've
it's
got two
raining.
digestive biscuits and you put butter on it. That's the first time it's actually rained. Yes, Harvey extract. Sorry. So you put digestive biscuit, butter, and another digestive biscuit, and you have a little digestive biscuit sandwich. But I would read the cupboard for those, and if they weren't there, I'd have to sit there and open the box, going, I have to eat the bourbon, and it was not a fun time. Thankfully, now that I'm adult, I don't have to go through those horrible decisions anymore. But my wonderful, wonderful other half, Catherine, loves tea cakes and makes me cry because she'll be like, "Look what I've got." I'm like, no, why did you get the tea cake? Now, I will say another one that I can only eat for a certain bit. I have a love hate relationship with it. Snowball.
Okay,
With the
yeah,
snowball,
yeah. I can
there
understand that.
you could have one of them. If you add more than one of them, it's like the Oreo all over again.
Right,
It's
yeah.
just violently sex. Like no, but yeah.
I don't think we
And
haven't been
sometimes
around this area yet. This is nice.
no, we haven't. Oh, this is like a proper nice quarry. Oh, the rain has sound effects. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
In fact, I think we might need to turn our wipers up a bit.
The other thing too is now that it's raining, is this more dangerous for us on the track? Do we lose traction?
Yes, we do lose traction. We definitely do, but we should be
But
okay.
because
We're
we only have
literally
the
light engine with just another loco behind us. We should be fine.
yeah. But I'm curious about what is your worst biscuit? Like, what was it like? Okay, with no bourbons is one thing, but like, what would be like a oh god, I don't want it,
I
but
don't think there's
I
ever
will
been
like
a. I
have
don't think there's
to.
ever been a biscuit that I've had that kind of reaction to. I don't like bourbons without any kind of tea, and I'd say they are probably my least favourite biscuit. In fact,
All right, okay,
probably
so
by far.
not okay. So let's say not biscuit. What about cakes?
Bad cake. That does not compute. Doesn't
You,
register.
you, oh, you're really gonna hate me now because now like I know the audience is gonna go. I I like that. Now I thought Andy was a dead on person, but now I don't like him because he has this cake. There's one cake I cannot eat at all, and I mean
Right.
like a cake, but like chocolate cake.
Now,
I
I sympathise with you on that because I love all kinds of cake. Chocolate cake I do like, but it again probably my least favourite is chocolate cake, for the one
okay.
reason that it always ends up dry.
Yes.
Always ends up dry. If you have a moist chocolate cake, oh, everyone hates that word as well. I probably shouldn't even say that word because everyone hates that.
The
But
whole
if
audience
you
is like,
have
oh god, he's sick.
if you have a soft cake with a certain amount of I can't even say that moisture in it, it's better than a dry cake.
It's perfect you're saying this right now because it's raining. So it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
If you just
we
stick your
banned it
cake out of this door here, you just go out here and stick your cake out
and
here,
throw it at the
it'll
window.
be fine. Uh, oh,
Okay, so like the other thing I hate as well is like dark chocolate. So
oh,
imagine you have like dark chocolate, but then it's a dark chocolate cake.
yeah. Okay, I see what you're
That is
saying.
it,
I
right?
see what you're
Now,
saying.
now I wouldn't mind if the chocolate cake was like a sponge, like it's a chocolatey sponge cake. But the chocolate cakes over here that people force me to eat, sometimes we'll have to go to get-togethers and stuff. There's like a load of dark chocolate on top of the cake, sponge in the halfway, and then a load of chocolate in the middle of the cake, and then you've got the sponge in the bottom. It is the most horrible experience. Now, the other horrible experience is, and if we have any Irish viewers watching this, they will sympathise with this. You can't say no to food when you're at an Irish get together
I've
because
heard of
people,
this.
yes. So it's like you go into a house and someone's like, "Oh, I'm making some food. I'll make. Do you want to? Sure, here, I'll put some food on for you." If you say no, it's like you slapped their granny in the face, and
Yeah.
your entire bloodline is like excommunicated from that house. You will be, as soon as you walk out of that house, they'll go, "He's an odd one. I don't like that. He wouldn't even take the food. He wouldn't, like." And the way that I've been brought up, I've got manners. So when I go into places and they go, "Oh, there's a couple of biscuits there. Do you want a biscuit? Do you want a cup of tea?" Uh,
Have you noticed though? Hold
yeah.
on, I don't want to interrupt you, but have you noticed we've got in the tunnel, so now the
And the squeaky
wipers
wiper.
have started squeaking because there's no. What kind of a detail is that? Like that is
That is
awesome. As
beautiful.
soon as we come back outside, they'll stop squeaking.
Not only that, if you also look at the way the lights are hitting off the wall, like even the detail of the rocks on the wall,
And
like
there you
that's something
go.
you don't have to do, but they've done it. So I appreciate the game developers for putting in the time and effort into this. But yes, Irish trauma. so, so when someone offers you food, you can decline it, but you will have them going like, I would like that. Or it's even another thing as well. Like if you go into a house and someone has an animal and you don't pet that animal,
Oh
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
that's not good.
something's not right about him. But yeah, so as I say, every time I've went to a get together or a family, a friend of the family, I dread the, "Oh, we've just made a cake, or we've just made ourselves some biscuits, or do you want one? Okay, well, you'll have one." That's why if you ever watch the comedy Father Ted, there's a
It's
character in it called
accurate.
Mr. Storm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is honestly an accurate thing where it's like, "Actually, you will have one.
You
Go
will
on,
have one. You will.
you
Go
will.
on.
Now go on now." That is true. Speaking from as an Irish person, yes, that is the Irish trauma. If you don't make it, but the problem is all the places that my mum would go to or my family would go to, these people all made cakes. So it was either dark chocolate cakes, tea cakes, or bourbons and stuff. And you're like, ah. And because you said, "Oh, I really like this," when you came up to Christmas, they thought you liked this, so they would get you that horrible red box of death with all those horrible biscuits in it. So you're like, "Oh no!" But I will say the one present I don't get anymore, and it does break my heart. I used to adore it when it came to Christmas. Is a box of shortbread, like Scottish shortbread.
Oh yes.
I used to love, like, you'd see the little box, you're like, "Oh my god, it's shortbread, yes." I don't know if that's kind of fall out of favor now, as, "Oh, that's not a biscuit Christmas thing to get anymore." Um, but yeah, that's a little insight into the world of Anthony when it comes to like this is the type of biscuit. So if anyone actually
Fantastic.
attacks me and says, "Why do you not like this?" I was traumatized as a child. I had to be force fed it when I was a child.
We are here.
We're here.
The Derail Valley Railway Museum, and this is ours. This is where we store and restore our locomotives.
I didn't want to interrupt you there, but look at the reflection of the rain on the tracks
Yeah,
and on the ground. That is just, dude, that's attention to detail I can't get over.
it is. It really is. And we have some stuff that we could take to the harbour with us as well
Oh,
at
look at
some
those
point, I would have
coaches.
thought. So,
I like those wagons.
nice, aren't they? Yeah. And there's the diesel that we can't drive.
It's just not yet,
Not yet, we
yet.
can't. No.
Look at him.
He's lovely
We
though.
could call him Timothy.
Timothy.
Timothy. Not Tim, because if Tim was here, Tim would just like rip through it and there'd be nothing left of it.
Oh, Timmy. Timmy.
Timmy, yeah.
Timmy.
Timmy would just go through it like in one hit.
Okay, so
I did.
that is the road that we want. the road to the museum, which we need to
You're
set.
going there. Oh, look, listen to the sound effects of the rain hitting the roof.
Oh
That is
yeah,
cool.
the sounds are good in this.
Dude. So, quick question. How long has this game? Is it a new game or has it been going out for a few years?
2019 this started, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So, although it's getting on a little bit, it's still in active development. I'm looking forward to Build 100, but they always seem to take their time with it, make sure that the releases are good. I think the last
Yeah.
release was adding the demonstrators and stuff and the customization options and things.
So, when do you think they'll have the next upgrade or the update then? Will that be this
I'm
year?
hoping sometime this year.
Right, okay. I just can't get over that they've replicated the fact the rain hitting the roof of the train. You can actually get the metal, you know, the way when rain hits metal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it
Man,
is really good.
you, you can tell that the developers really love this. Like if this,
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful for game developers nowadays, but it does feel a lot of time it's a cash grab. A lot of things like just like throw some skins on it. Don't put a lot. If there's glitches in the game, who cares? We got our money. You know,
Yeah,
I've noticed
these
that.
are developers that care a lot about their game.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that, which is good in this day and age because like I've kind of fallen out with games, so it's kind of nice to be in like 2026. There's a game out there that's done really well and people care about it, and also a fan base. You know, like I think that's also a good thing for this is because the fans are interacting and enjoying it. It's given the developers more time to go. Yeah, okay, let's put a lot of effort into it. It's like a symbiote relationship thing. If your fan base isn't enjoying it, you're not going to put the time and effort into it.
True. There we are.
Chuck it.
Bring him home. So,
Yay!
what did I just do?
What? What happened?
I derailed it.
No. What?
I derailed
How
it.
did you? How?
I thought they were both on it. Were they not both on it? Oh, that was... it's because it was so dark. I thought they were both on the turntable. They weren't.
So we had an accident.
We've finally done it. Yeah.
See,
Oh,
this is
wow.
what
And it's
happened.
actually killed it. It's actually killed
What?
it. Killed it. We know that...
No. Does this mean we don't have a train now? Or we have to repair
Yeah.
the train? Or
Yeah, it does. Um...
so how do we move train to its without the train?
So that only costs 900 and something to re-rail it. So that's fine. We can re-rail that one. Can we re-rail this one?
Gonna-
Oh, that's going to cost a lot, but... Does this not work anymore? No, I completely killed it. How did I do that?
No.
What?
Oh.
I'm going to have to look back at the footage on that. Like,
Yeah.
that's mental. Okay, so... That's alright. We've got
He was
insurance still. So,
he was a good train.
it's
He
okay.
done.
I think we can fix
Can we
this.
save this one, or do we have to get another one?
Man, that sucks. Where is the office? Here. Here. We might just have to pay up and look good, I'm afraid. I could have sworn it was on the turntable.
I love
Like,
the fact we were. I love the fact we were complimenting the game and then destroying the train.
oh my god, look how much we'd actually have to pay. Like, if we
How
didn't
much?
have the insurance, we'd have to pay 165,000. As it is,
Do we have?
we only
Do we
pay
have insurance?
7,000. So we're gonna
Oh,
have to do it.
well,
We're gonna have to do it.
so this is an educational for everybody. Always make sure you have insurance, people.
Indeed. That was what was called a stupid error.
That was
Thankfully,
I done. I done goofed. Is he back? He back.
Thankfully, he's back. Yeah, I know exactly what I did. I looked out the window and I saw this line, and I saw that as the edge of the
Um,
turntable because it was dark. This is the turntable.
so you smashed him into something then?
Yeah. Right. Idiot. Let's, He works now, though.
Yay! We're so sorry, Train.
Yeah, that was completely unintentional. That's,
In
I suppose
fairness,
that
I
one's...
do blame the dark.
Yeah, I do as
Like
well.
this place should have lights.
It probably does, and I don't know where they are. Um,
Someone in the comments section will go, "It was there on the wall the entire time." Damn it!
is it in here? Museum office? Oh my god, I fell in the pit. Yeah, it's really dark.
We do have a torch though.
Yes, we do. That is true. But yeah, I don't think there's any light switches or anything. Ha!
We must have like put money in this to get lights into this place.
Surely there's a light. Oh, there's a turntable thing. Don't touch that. We're not on it yet.
Oh no, we had that once already.
Well, that was a very silly mistake.
But it also now means that we have to have money to recoup our losses from our mistake.
We're on the turntable now. Yes, we are. Okay, let's go for it. We're turning round.
Yay! It is really, really dark.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why it's dark. Like, as you say, you should have... we're not even lined up. Hold on. This is why I checked that as well.
yeah, I have another costly mistake.
Pretty sure if I just bump it, we'll be able to bump it into the shed and be fine.
I feel like when you said bump it, that means it's going to be a horrible derail.
No.
We can't see.
I can't see. There we are. There we are. I've drained the air out of the system, so we just back it up. And put on the brakes. And that one should just carry on rolling. There we go.
Oh my god, what? Oh no.
It's fine. Oh. Here we go. We're rolling to our resting place for now.
There's buffers, right? Like, we're not going to go through the
That's
window
right,
and out the other side.
Yeah, so this one's now home and we can order parts for it in the museum office, but we are nowhere near that stage. So that is the end of that's the end of demonstrators for now. I'm gonna put the brake on. There we are. He's fine. And we can now turn back around. Oh, and go back where we came from. Well, actually, no. We're going to go to the harbour and stop the episode there, I'd say.
Yes.
We'll get ready to do some shunting at the harbour to make up for the fact that we now have 15,000. So it's still not too bad. The game's quite forgiving at the start. Thankfully.
Oh, so you mean that later down the line it will be less forgiving?
Correct. As you get more licenses and you get more responsibilities, it gets harder.
I've got a name for this stream.
What's that?
We're going to call it Little Squeak.
Little Squeak.
Little Squeak. But I am actually kind of happy the fact that we got to see rain, and we got to see how like the effects and stuff.
Yes.
So,
yes.
If it rains, does that also mean there could be like thunder and lightning and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Like really bad storms?
Yeah, it does. It does get that bad in this.
There we go. Greeks now talking to us.
Squeaky. We're on our way to the harbour, which, to be honest, is the hub of this game. It's where most things come and go from. We've got some money left, so
Yeah.
maybe we'll have a look and see what we can buy with our money.
Yeah, like bigger, like college. Like I think the best idea would be if we're able to get like a bigger license to haul bigger stuff, because that means we might make more
Either
money that way.
that, either that, or there might be. I don't know how much money you need for another loco or multiple unit, because if we can have two DE2s coupled together, that will
Oh, yes,
increase our
that would.
haulage
Yeah,
capacity to at
yeah.
least 600 tons, so we could run a bigger, heavier train and get more money. That's
That
basically what you need
that's
to
that's
max this out. You need more strength so you can haul longer, heavier trains so you can get more money.
maybe that's a thing for maybe the next episode is we try and look into that if we can see if we can get another diesel.
Well, it's easy enough to get another diesel. There, I can guarantee you. I would bet money that there is a DE2 sitting at the harbour ready to go. So we just couple it up to this one.
Oh, if that's the case, then
But I
that's
don't know how
us
much
sorted
money
then.
we need for multiple unit. I think that might be the goal. We'll have a quick look before we end.
Well, we can check that one. Yeah, when we get to the harbor, we can check. But yes,
Ah,
it is nice to know that we don't actually have a cake. Well, chocolate cake, we've established that, but you don't actually have a biscuit or a cake that like has traumatized you.
okay, so no, but there is one thing that is different from
Yes.
me between all my siblings. Like I, and you can't get them now. They
Okay.
stopped it recently, didn't they? I really do not like Karamak. Karamak, the kind of,
Caramel. Oh,
yeah, it's
is
kind
that
of
that
a,
hard caramel like bar?
it's a candy bar. It's not a chocolate bar. It's like a,
But it's like
its
a
closest thing
caramel.
is white chocolate, I would say, but which I adore. I love white chocolate, but um, it's basically supposed to be a caramelly flavor candy bar.
It's like,
I think it tastes of chemical, and I don't like it.
yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I hated that thing with a passion.
Oh, thank goodness someone else is
Oh,
on my side with that one.
I hated it with a passion. Okay, so there used to be a tiny shop where I lived, and for some reason, the shop owner hated everybody because he sold every sweet you wouldn't like. Now, this could be another controversial sweet that people will go, "What?" Because when I said it to Catherine, I might as well have kicked a cat
Right?
as the response. So you know fruit salads, right? I love
Mm-hmm.
fruit salads,
Yeah.
love them. But blackjack, you know the other sweet, like I think it's like a really like dark, like it's you have fruit pasta or fruit salads,
Oh, there's the
and it's called
harbour. Look at
blackjack.
that.
Uh, the blackjack sweet I hate with a
Okay.
passion.
Yep.
Now here's how he would get you, right? He would turn around and go like, "Oh, you like the fruit salads? Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, you get your penny sweets. You give your pennies over, yay!" And then the next time you come up, he's stopped selling the fruit salads and he just has no blackjack. And I'm like,
Okay.
so you don't like those? And then he would just keep getting them in. And then he would have those caramel bar things. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, and tea cakes were there. Thank God Oreos weren't a thing back in the day, because I know for a fact he would have got those. How he tricked you to buy things in the shop is the back part of the shop had a back door, and in the back door it had a whole arcade place. So you had like a pool table, you had little like the wee arcade shooter, like invaders, alien invaders. You had
Okay.
uh, fighters, stuff like that, and you could basically a perfect business play. Get the kiddies to play the game, so they're in the shop for all the day, and they'll spend more money.
Yes, of course.
Um, but yes, the most horrible sweets. but the shop owner reminded me of, and this is really showing me age, and probably our dear viewers are like, what the hell show is this? But the show that he reminded me of is the show called Opened All Hour.
I see. Yeah. Open all
He was
hours
that.
with Ronnie Barker and all that.
Yes, he reminded me of Arkwright. He was stingy, like, oh, like but bear in mind, he had the whole like pool table arcade things, but it was just the most tiniest shop, and he was the most angriest man. But you could also agree too, like back in the day, like Skittles and the chocolate sweet and sweets that we grew up with. Like when you look at it now, people go like, "Oh, they got rid of all the chemical goodness, the stuff that was good." And then when
Yeah,
you eat
yeah,
them
yeah.
now, everything's so bland.
Yeah.
Like I've generally had this argument with someone that they have completely changed Fanta. Like
Yeah.
Fanta back in the day, amazing. Tin Fanta, oh, I would sell a kidney for tin Fanta back in the day.
Right.
Fanta now is just diluted water. It's terrible. It is depressing. I have stopped, and it's a conspiracy. And I know that they've changed some sort of like. I blame the sugar tax. I blame, I blame the sugar tax. It has destroyed my childhood. Yeah. So yeah, traumatizing childhood of sweets and biscuits, and not being able to get the Robot Wars pullbacks where I lived.
Ah, yes.
They they
Another.
they weren't a thing over here until one fateful day. There was a toy shop called Toy Master. It was the biggest toy shop where I lived. It had everything you could think of apart from Robot Wars toys.
That's annoying.
And one day I was going in to get the Mr. Bean car. I saved my money up. It's like, oh, I finally got it. And had a choice between the Only Fools and Horses three-wheel van or the Mini. And I was like, I'm gonna get the Mini. I'll get the three-wheel van next time. And lo and behold, when I went past, there it was sitting on the counter, on the corner of it, Tornado. Tornado in the packaging. I'm like, I ran to my dad going, Dad, it's finally happened. There's a Robot Wars toy. And he's like, oh, okay, well, it's Tornado, it's Tornado. By the time I got my dad to go into the shop, there's this little kid, and under his, and I'm telling you now, I want to track down that kid. I know he's out there. He's an adult now, but it's like in one of those movies where like under his arm he is walking out with a big smile on his face. He clocks me. He sees the utter shock in my face of like, that's Tornado. I was getting that. And that evil smile going, ha ha ha, that's mine now. And like, I, I'm like, the best part, I could see the shock on my dad's face too, going like, oh my God, like he was going to bash for me. And
Yeah.
I went back to the owner and going like, oh, you gonna get any more Robot Wars toys? And he goes, oh, that was the only one I could get. Like, they're hard, the supplier, it's hard to get them. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh
So
no.
yes, to that person out there, I am still to this day, I'm a 35-year-old dude that was still traumatized. You stole my Tornado, you son of a bitch.
Well, we have made it. We have made it to the harbour, as you
Yay.
can see.
Oh,
I
look
just
at that. That's a nice
there's
boat.
another
That's a
one.
nice
There's
boat.
another D2, as I said there would be. They're normally
So
parked
this
up here.
this idea could work then. This idea
It
could work
could,
then if we
but
can get the
what
license for the
we need
game.
to do before we end the episode, is we have to look at our licenses and see what we can actually afford.
Fingers crossed,
I
fingers crossed, fingers crossed we
I
can get
don't
to.
think we're going to be able to afford doing that. No, multiple unit is still out of our reach.
How much though? Or how much out of our reach?
So we have, because of our little accident, we have 15,000. So we need double what we've got now.
Ah,
Concurrent orders means you can take more than one order at the same time. which is
Okay, so
an
that
interesting.
could speed up the money.
Yeah, train length 2 means obviously you can take longer length trains. I would suggest then that we save our
Hmm.
money and we do some shunting next time in this area here in the harbour, because as you can see from the table, there are lots of orders of things
Yeah,
that you can do.
that's a lot of money.
Lots of money, and we can do it. To be fair,
Yeah,
I could make it so that I could couple them both up and keep running between them and driving them that way, but that is a pain in the neck. Um,
yeah, yeah.
so we won't do that. We'll do some shunting and order some. We'll do some stuff next time. But for now, I think
Yes.
that it is time to end. So, thank you once again for joining me, Anthony, on this food review.
Food review. Enjoy the train food review show. Always a pleasure.
And we will see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.